Hello, everybody. Welcome. Hailing frequencies open. We are here tonight. Watch along. We are running extremely late. I apologize for the delay. But yeah, here we are. And we're tonight. I am joined by my good friend Marty for the Trash Picture Show, and my other good friend Trenchy, the Soulless Trenchcoat. Hey guys.
Hello.
What was it? And not quite Halloween yet, guys, but I guess people are trick or treating here or there. That's an interesting thing I've heard today. But yeah, tonight we're going to be doing a very sleazy movie, I guess. We're doing Frankenstein 80. Have you guys seen this one?
No, but the title makes me think it's kind of trying to ape off the popularity of was it Dracula 1970? Kind of like put the
Yeah, I think
classic tale in a modern spin.
like Dracula 80, I think is what it was. Like, but not 80 like the number 80, but like AD.
AD.
Like,
Oh yeah.
Which is kind of funny. It's like, I don't know if they did that because they were worried about copyrights or whatnot. Even though I don't think you can copyright like a not a year, but what do they call that, Marty?
A decade?
Or not a decade, but
a period.
A period. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to think of the word. I couldn't think of it.
I wasn't sure if that was right or not.
No, you were right on the money. So yeah, this is a 1972 film. This was directed by Mario Mancini. And if you recognize that name, I'd be surprised because he was just the cinematographer on King of Kong Island, which sounds like a movie that's trying to kind of steal some success from a previous film from someone else. But, you know, it is what it is. This movie stars Dalia Di Larazzo, who was in Killer vs. Killer as Cherry. She was also in Flesh of Frankenstein, which, if I remember correctly, is another slightly sleazy Frankenstein movie. Which I don't know about you guys. That seemed like a theme.
Yeah, you had Lady Frankenstein as well, which had more bappage than an average porno. So like, yeah.
Yeah, and we had Frankenstein's Castle of Freaks, and that had its fair share of boobies and woman-on-woman mud massages.
And a dwarf touching a dead woman's boob.
Yep, it had the dwarf gropage from our friend here, Michael Dunn. She was also in a movie called Phenomenon as a headmistress, or Phenomena, excuse me, not Phenomenon, not the one with friggin' John Travolta. No, that would have been weird. And we got a familiar face in this film, guys. We got Zero Papas from Frankenstein's Castle of Freaks, which we were just mentioning. Like, Trench, if you're not sure which caveman he played the Frankenstein caveman with the sort of pointy head.
Oh, Sideshow Bob.
Yeah, so Sideshow Bob is in this. He's going to be playing the Frankenstein monster yet again. He's no stranger to playing beasts because he was in Beast in Heat as Lupo. So that's another questionable film.
That's exploitation. Not exploitation at its worst.
Yeah, and he was in The Devil's Wedding Night as the vampire monster, which I think there's a picture of him, and that's what that's from. If you go look up his stats there in the old stat book. Kelsey Grammer. That's good, Brian. Kelsey Grammer.
Oh, wouldn't it be awesome if Kelsey Grammer turned up in this? Damn it, Niles, you left the corpse. Kelsey Grammer would probably make the best Dr. Frankenstein.
Like they should do that. I would totally see a Frankenstein movie, like maybe a comedy with Kelsey Grammer as Dr. Frankenstein.
I know the name, but who is that?
Yeah, the guy from Frasier.
Oh, Frasier. Oh, he plays Frasier, right?
Yeah, and he was also Beast in, I think it was the third X-Men movie.
Yeah, and Sideshow Bob.
Oh,
That's why Kubrick lovers bring it up. Sideshow Bob. He was the voice of Sideshow Bob in the
Oh,
60s.
that's right. So yeah, also in this film you got John Richardson, who was in a very popular Hammer film. He was in 1,000,000 Years BC.
Dinosaurs! Sorry.
Yeah. And he was also in another movie called War of the Planets as Captain Fred Hamilton.
ooh,
And was in another kind of cool movie that everybody knows. He was in She. He was Leo in She.
That was
what?
another Hammer movie, wasn't it, Ethel?
Yeah. So that's kind of cool. 2 Hammer movies under your belt. You're doing pretty good. You can you can stand to be in a movie like today's feature. Also in this film, we got Renato Romano, who was in The Italian Job. And he was in another film that's got a special place in my heart. He was in Super Agent or Secret Agent Super Dragon. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that.
Never seen it.
It's
Is
sort of
that
a
a kung fu movie?
huh?
Is that a kung fu movie?
No, it's a James Bond ripoff film that they made in the 60s. He plays kind of this low rent James Bond, and I don't know. He spends a lot of time at the kendo range, which is kind of like I've never heard a dojo called that before. And he sort of teams up with this criminal who makes fire breathing toy dinosaurs, which I don't know how that's useful for a secret agent, but hey, it is what it is.
Why wouldn't it be useful? That's fucking awesome.
It is, man. I want fire breathing toy dinosaurs.
And Renato, excuse me, Renato was also in Blue Nude as Barry, which I don't know if you guys have seen Blue Nude. I've heard about it. I have not seen it.
I'm going to guess what the plot is with a title like that.
Is it the blue band walking around nude?
Oh
But like
God,
nude people?
I don't know. I would say not, but who knows? I think it's another Italian film. So that's one thing you can count on from an Italian film is nudity, 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 nudity.
Those wacky
Yeah,
Italians.
Brian is right. Kendo is Japanese fencing. They use these bamboo swords. They're just made out of bamboo. You've seen them if you watch professional wrestling back in the day, because they had them there too.
Kind of like stick fighting in Rocky 3, but with one stick.
It's one stick that's like the length of a sword, and it's made up of many bamboo that are bundled together.
Oh.
Yeah. So this movie also has a fellow by the name of Gordon Mitchell, who was in Bikini Drive-In, which I've mentioned on previous watch-alongs. And he was also in Blood Delirium, and again, another Hammer alumni. He was in She. He was Hector in She. And he was in another film that sounds like it might be kind of sleazy. I haven't seen it. He was in Dr. Jekyll Likes Them Hot.
maybe he's talking about like whiskey or like coffee or chocolate. Cocoa. Maybe Dr. Jekyll just wants some cocoa.
He's talking about mulled cider. That's all. Don't be perverts.
Yay, pudding!
We got another fellow that's been in a former watch along movie. We got Roberto Fizz, who was in Frankenstein's Castle of Freaks, which we just watched not that long ago. And he was also in a movie called Aquasanta as Aquasanta Joe as Jim. So, yeah. kind of sounds weird. Aquasanta Joe. I don't have very many facts on this film for whatever reason. That like nobody wanted to talk about it, just like some of our other movies. There is a difference though. There's two versions of this. There's a European release and there's an American release. And the European release is only different because it's got more explicit violence and full frontal nudity for Mosaic. So I guess you get to see Zero Song.
So I'm wondering, was the 80-minute long version the censored version? Because there was two on YouTube, and I found the longer one, but there was one that was like 80 minutes. I'm just wondering, is that the cut version?
Very well might be. This is, but you know, I like to have them like just as it was intended. I want all the gore and all the nudity in there.
Yeah, it might be because one time me and John were watching this movie on YouTube, and they had taken out, it was Savage Street, and they took out all the nudity, and we had to watch it on Tubi to see the full movie. Because they took out
Linda Blair, the crossbow.
Yeah, they also took out the rape scene, so it's like hard to understand what was happening. Like they took out important parts of the movie.
Well, her friend still got chucked over the side of a bridge, so that's revenge.
Yeah, but like still, that's like a very impactful moment. Like to get the full revenge, you need to experience all the awful shit these people did.
Like, and I do have to caution the audience. There is a rape scene in this movie. It's not super brutal, but you do see it. So I mean, sometimes you got to caution people if that bothers them. I know it bothers me, but you know you got to soldier on, guys. It's part of the film. So yeah, this film, it was shot in Munich, and it was shot in Rome, and it was also shot in Bavaria. So you know they have those little pastries.
Close to the whole Frankenstein lore, setting in the German bloc.
Yeah, which is weird because it's set in more modern times. So it's like, you know, I don't know what they gained from it, but they gained something. I guess part of the reason this movie is so violent and there's so much nudity is it's based on an adults only comic book called Oti Ratamba, excuse me. Oti Ratamba. So I don't know if you've heard of that, Marty, because I know you read a lot of comic books. Have you ever heard of that?
I do know a bunch of, like, in the 60s and 70s, comics, adult X-rated comics come out of Italy, and then some actual decent comics came out of those X-rated comics. The likes of Dylan Dog or Faust. If you've ever seen a terrible movie called Faust, where like a woman drowns in a sea of tits and a guy turns into like a horny version of Wolverine. It's a terrible movie, but do check out the Dylan Dog movie with Brandon Routh.
Good.
Oh yeah, they're based on those Italian 1970s kind of horror exploitative comics, so that's probably from the same ilk as this.
Oh, perfect.
Dope.
I'd probably check that out, even though you said it's terrible. I'm glutton for punishment over here. This film was almost completely unknown in Italy when it was released. I guess it got overshadowed by some other films, and I guess it didn't get as wide a screening as most films in the area got. Which maybe that's due to the graphic nature. I don't know, but yeah. And critics have described this film as a quote-unquote strange lord sex film disguised as a horror movie. Which I find that to be a very harsh criticism because it's not that bad. I mean, it's got some stuff in it, but it's not that bad.
Critics can be crazy.
But like these are 1970s critics. You'd think like they'd be a little bit looser.
I don't know, man. Like, a lot of the critiques I've seen are weird.
I'd say make up your own opinion before listening to critics.
Yeah, because one time a kid. Oh, my bad, Apple.
Oh no, go ahead. I just was going to highlight something Brian said, but you go, and then I'll highlight something he said.
No, I was just gonna say, I remember like they were talking about when Batman Returns came out, and they had a talk show, and this kid said Terminator 2 was less violent than Batman Returns. He said he had an easier time
Oh yeah,
watching
those kids were vetted before that. Fuck, there's a whole controversy. That's why
Oh,
Tim Burton never got to do the next fucking Batman movie.
oh yeah, man. He hated it so much he watched it twice.
Yeah, fucking bullshit.
Yeah. So Brian said he's asking Faust with John Leguizamo. Maybe was John Leguizamo in Faust?
No, John Leguizamo wasn't in that. Um, the person that was in that is there's no one. It's a Brian Yuzna movie. It's your man from who played the Jinn in Wishmasters in it as the bad guy,
Oh,
and a
Diva.
bunch. Yeah. There's a bunch of porn stars in it.
All right. Well, that sounds kind of cool though. You got the Wishmaster in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like I mentioned earlier, that Mario Mancini, he was the cinematographer on King of Kong Island. He also did cinematography on a number of other films, but this was the only film he got to direct. So maybe he stepped in it a little bit.
Maybe.
Brian, that John Leguizamo movie you're thinking of is probably Spawn, where he played clown.
Yeah, because that has the devil in it.
There's the devil in it, and it's got John Leguizamo in uncomfortable makeup. Like I guess he had to hunch over, like the fucking Hunchback for the whole filming of it, so he'd be the proper height. And I don't know. They made him eat real mealworms and other such things.
Brian, if here's two things you might remember from it, right? If you did see it, a woman drowns in a sea of tits, and a python comes out another lady's hoo-hoo. A fully grown python comes out of lady's hoo-hoo.
Wait, I don't remember this happening in Spawn.
No, not in Spawn. Not in Spawn. In fucking in Faust. In the Faust movie.
That makes more sense.
I don't remember that from Spawn. That would have been a very different movie. That might actually have gotten it more attention.
It probably would have been closer to the actual fucking comic too.
All right. Well, without further ado, if everybody in the chat, if you got your copy to work, your links, there's an alternate one up in the chat if the one in the description doesn't work for you. But if everybody's got their stuff going, and Marty and Trench, if you guys are set up, like perhaps we start the film.
Yeah. Already. Sorry.
No, you're good, Trench. Yeah, so I'll put my earbuds in. Hopefully I pick the right one and countdown.
No, Brian, it's not the silent 20. It's not the silent movie Faust either. This one has a lady melt into a sea of tits, and a python come out a lady's hoo-hoo, and the guy is like a satanic version of Wolverine. This is not the silent era movie.
I swear I've had a dream like that before.
They need to remake that movie, but in a silent version and the silent style of the old silent movies. That'd be funny.
All right, so guys, I'm gonna do the countdown from 5 if you guys are ready.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna hit play in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Italian Bubenstein.
This evening from Hamburg, in Franconia, the noted surgeon Rudolf Schwartz has completed all laboratory tests with his anti-lymphocytic serum.
Oh, something you'll notice about the film is that it's cropped really weird. There's a better version that's full widescreen, but it's in Italian, so this is the version we got. But
hey, Wabi!
Yay, Sadie!
Do you want in on this boobalicious action?
Yeah, we just started. I can drop you the link.
Hello.
Oh no, they're owls. I hate to throw this abuse at the beginning of the film.
You're good. It's good to see you.
Oh no, you cool, Sadie. It's all good. I just thought I'd offer, man or girl. You know how it is. Oh, it's like he was doing psychic surgery on her. I know what you're doing summer.
Oh. I like the title sequence.
I know.
Didn't see her name.
Huh?
Oh, the lady that lives in the machine went off again.
Gordon Mickey. Bonos, Trenchy, Bonos.
I like how you can't see the names, like they're cut off. Like these poor people, like that like are getting. They're like, we're gonna get some, like, I forget the word, but like credit. They're gonna get credit, and it's like you can't see their full name. You gotta guess.
Like on the plus side, when I make this into a Trash Picture Theater episode, I'm going to use the widescreen, properly cropped version, and I'm just going to sync the audio to it. So we'll be able to
you're
see
badass.
It. But I fix it. It's okay. I fix it.
So you're badass as fuck.
Lucky no one was living.
It's all good. I fix it.
He's got a chance.
Exactly, DMC. You have to create your own names.
You just make up who's in it.
Now be careful how you move it. Easy. Now let's get even the Schwartz quickly.
They're going to use the Schwartz.
All right, pick it up.
Yeah, the Schwartz.
Careful.
It looks like they're in the desert.
It's kind of an odd concept for this movie. Like, you want to film it in modern times, but you're going to pick like an old-timey location. But because it's modern times, it's not going to look really old-timey. Like, it won't look period.
Yeah. It's odd, because it looked like they were in a desert, and that's odd.
Oh, they left their scalpel.
I'm concerned that the cops are wolf whistling at the dead woman.
Yeah, they might be planting some evidence.
Hey, Kelly.
Kelly! Thank you, Kelly.
What have you brought in? An accident case. The patient's ready, Dr. Schwartz. At 8 o'clock tomorrow?
Carl, I'll be all right. Don't worry. I don't need anything.
I'll be all right. I don't miss the spleen.
I saw Professor Schwartz on my way in. You know, he has a new series about, and if he could use
Is they all glued to the wall?
everything would be all right.
I don't know.
You hear that?
Maybe it's a giant pop-o-matic.
Carl, that would be wonderful. And everything will be all right?
Yes.
But what about your work? Doesn't the editor need you down at the paper?
No problem. We never finish. I'm now chief reporter. Crime news desk.
Well, let's have a look at our beautiful patient.
Oh, hello, Dr. Schwartz.
Hello, Doctor.
How are you feeling?
Quite well, Professor. Very well. I don't feel ill, not sick at all.
Why, that's first rate. Well, I've got some news for you.
That was looked like he was saying that.
We have to.
Like, did you see that at all, French?
In no
See
time
what?
to be able to say.
The woman's mouth moving, and like the guy talked, like it looked like she was saying that. It was the dude's voice. It was Dr. Schwartz.
I missed that.
I wanted to tell you, the donor was just killed in a car accident. The wife has given me permission to take the heart. All the preoperative tests are nearly finished.
I see. My sister is in your hands, Professor. The best.
My poor hands can do a lot, but they can't perform miracles.
Are you telling me there's a chance she might not survive the operation?
Chances for your sister to live without the transplant are very few. I don't doubt but what she'll be quite able.
He kind of looks like Christopher Bear. Not Dr. Schwartz, the other guy.
Problem.
Little bit.
Problem comes.
Like if he had a different funny hairstyle.
We have to operate on two people genetically different. It's not.
It looks like there's a bong in the background, but it's just a light.
We might.
Chance. Was this new series recently discovered?
Yes. My discovery has proven we can modify the morphological picture and avoid rejection. I've had excellent results on animals in all my laboratory experiments. And now I will be able to prove it for the first time on a human being, Mr. Shern.
By experimenting on your sixth sister.
Who's this Fu Manchu looking motherfucker?
Professor, you have your authorization.
Oh, there's Professor Schwartz, and he is pretty much asking this guy if he can experiment on his sixth sister.
Meanwhile,
Looks legit.
Christopher Lambert is not impressed, though.
No.
Oh, he's got Tiny Bowl.
The whole world.
Pretty swanky
Looks
job
like-
for water.
It looks like gunpowder gin. Looks like blue gunpowder gin. He's got a minibar. Yeah.
He's got a mini bar. He's got a bong in the background. He's like a party scientist.
I'm gonna get wasted. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it was Windex DMC. That's a good point out. Or window lean for our Canadian friends.
Hey, kids, don't drink Windex. It's bad for you.
This PSA has been brought to you by the Soda Stretch.
Yep, he's going to make sure there's no streaks on them windows.
I will bring her to life and clean every glass surface in this building.
I've got just the thing that'll make my monster streak free.
I love how Brian's comment on the movie for like most of the movie so far is the music is not bad. He said that like 2-3 times. It's great.
The rest of the movie, however, all right, you hear him operating. He's like, all right, nurse, scalpel, nurse, forceps, nurse, squeegee. Got a nice little reading lamp to operate by.
That's dope.
It's weird. They went from having the actual surgery lamp to now they've got like this fucking Office Max type shit.
Oh, wait a minute. This is a different mad scientist. So there's 2 of them?
Oh, liver. That's what I'm hungry for.
Didn't the bad guy on Dukes of Hazzard eat liver?
What? What fucking
Boss Hog?
Yeah, I thought he ate liver.
Like maybe. Like I don't remember that from the show. Are you talking about the movie or the show?
I thought the show. This is what I've only seen a couple episodes, but my dad would tell me about him, and he said he ate liver.
Not human liver now, Trenchy. Boss Hog, I'm nearly 100% sure, did not commit cannibalism on a scale where he ate human liver.
Oh, I thought it was like animal liver.
Maybe it is then. Yeah. Maybe it is.
That would make it so much crazier if he was a cannibal. That's why he's so fat. He was eating all the people.
Yeah.
All the poor people of Hazard County. No.
It turns out Boss Hog and the entire police force are vampires, and that's why the Duke boys are always using bow and arrows, trying to like fucking stake them through the heart and shit.
That's awesome.
All right, like now I kind of legit want them to remake Dukes of Hazzard as a TV show, but have them be vampire hunters.
No, Brian, you're good. It's funny.
Trench, did they ever do a kind of Dukes of Hazzard reference in Supernatural? Because the 2 brothers going around in the car, the flash car. Surprised if they didn't.
I bet there has to be one in there. I haven't seen the show in a long time, and it has so many episodes, but I wouldn't doubt that like they would have snuck it in there.
I don't recall it a reference to it in the show Supernatural, but in Smallville they have an episode because the dad is from the Dukes of Hazzard. They have the other guy, fucking Bo Duke, come in for an episode, and they have like sort of a Dukes of Hazzard reunion kind of moment.
Cool.
And I can't help thinking
Right.
this serum could have kept the heart from being rejected.
At least if we'd had it might have slowed down the process.
Calvin Klein's obsession, is that what's in the jar, Brian?
I've got to find out who stole it.
If that's what you want, I can authorize you to go about it any way you feel. You have my permission to question anybody in the hospital. Is that all right?
Yes, Professor. And I'll find who did it, you can be sure.
Good luck.
Hey, John and Christian.
Oh, fucking Jen and Christian. Hey, guys.
I don't know. Where can I find out?
Good idea, DMC.
Are you still at the corn maze? Obviously not. It's a stupid fucking question. I'm an idiot.
That's the best way to experiment on people is just do it on the politicians. Grab their liver for once.
Yay.
Fill them with the window clean.
I want some information. Dr. Schwartz has authorized me to make an inquiry.
My Chris, the special nurse.
Yes, I know. I would like to ask about something that involves the serum.
Oh, yes. Poor Professor Schwartz. His whole life's been the serum, now it's been stolen.
We informed the police about it yesterday. Well, is there anything you can tell me?
Christian.
Hey, Kristen.
Hey, we're only 15 minutes in. If you wanted to hop on, you could. You got the link in the Twitter. I don't know if you have access to that or if that's just like Gen Zone only.
Christian, I can PM you on Facebook the link as well if that helps. Let me know.
Yet,
We have rival mad scientists.
I'm trying to help the professor find out who stole it.
And Apocalypse.
What was the peculiar
Yes.
smell?
aldehyde of formic acid, HCHO.
HCHO. Formalin?
Yes, formalin.
What's peculiar about the smell of formaldehyde?
Normally nothing, but I smelled it around the professor's room.
He's trying to make his black last longer.
Sure of that.
This is the best conversation ever.
It's a smell that you always find around anatomy laboratories. And
What's so weird about the smell of formaldehyde?
I don't mean anything. Except there is no reason for that odor to be in Professor Schwartz.
Ethel Christian's going to swing in. Just give him a few minutes.
Oh, it'd be great.
Yay.
I'll make sure I give him the correct timestamp for the film when he gets in here. So I had to do the witch costume tonight because like he did it last time. I don't know. He looked so good. I had to do it. I had to copy off his paper.
Wait, Ethel, is there a cat outside your window?
I don't think so.
I thought I saw a cat tail
No,
outside the window.
that's the tip of her hat. When she moves around, it looks like a tail.
Oh!
It's on the reflection. You see, it's not only Dr. Frankenstein using the Windex, it's Ethel as well. That's how that.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I thought
very
that as well. I
impressive.
thought it was Chumpkins behind the fucking pumpkin. But then I was
Yeah,
like,
Chumpkins isn't allowed down here. It's like a no-go zone for him. That's why you always hear him whiling out upstairs.
it's ironic though. The one time you could actually use Chumpkins as a prop, and he's not allowed in the area.
What are you doing? Do you get your hands off of me?
They're wrestling around. They're going to bump into Rocky trying to work out.
oh look, there's a meat bone.
I told you for the last time, buddy. I ain't touching your meat.
He's like, you call that prime rib? This is what you get. He's like, you're the worst butcher I've ever had.
I
How
think
bad is-
it needs to perform organs, Brian.
Right, like a pound of salami, half a pound of turkey, 1 pound roast beef. Oh, we got tit ropage. And boobs.
Okay, trigger warning for anyone who doesn't like sexual assault in a meat locker. Got a very specific kink or fetish or fear. It's over now.
It's just
Yeah,
unsanitary, Marty. You know, I'd like to see my sexual assaults occur in like bars and clubs.
Yeah.
Don't sexually assault people. It's bad.
This PSA has been brought to you by the Soulless French Coach. The more you know.
Here's the coroner's report. Just give me the essence of the thing that you were
sexual assault, we would have been friggin' mortified.
The body is connected with the lancet and the liver taken out. Who used the lancet? The killer's not a doctor. It's cut
I
through
don't
like
trust you. You got a jerry curl. Get out of my fucking sight.
We are trying to find the manufacturers. Well, try to find them quick, will you? Yes, sir. Got to quiet my nerves. I've got the light for you, Chief.
What a little kiss off.
He's like, what the fuck?
It's like, I got the light for you, Chief. Can I wipe your butt too?
Get your creepy ass jerry curl childlike face out of mine.
Who it was sold to? 2. I want the hematological examination of the blood spots on the lancet and the blood spots on the ground, so we can find out if they came from one and the same person. 3. I want to get more information on that shopping bag found in the vicinity of the woman cut.
Can't count. The chief of police can't count. What the fuck, dude?
It's like, I want you to get to that McAllister house, and I want you to arrest Kevin right away.
Fuck Kevin.
I don't want vigilantes who operate in my
Vigilantes in my town. Can't have him arrest. We can't have him stopping all the burglars. That's the tiny bowl again.
Mountain Dew Blue.
It's like cool raspberry blue. I almost want to say that's not a real surgical mask.
I'd fucking hazard a guess that isn't a real fucking surgeon either.
Yeah. That's what happens when you go to those online surgical degrees.
My mom says I'm a good doctor.
Like, I dropped the heart in the game and I was still able to continue.
That's how he does the training. Just that guy's nose didn't beep once. Not once when I was working on it.
He's like, I'm looking for the wrench in the ankle and I can't find it.
I shall destroy you the same as I've made you. You've got to stop killing. I'm the one that you wish to. But you know what to think. You must have made me what ache. I need you. I still a doctor's walking still for you. And if it works, you'll need no more transplant. So be patient.
Yeah, Brian, but this voice of Donald Pleasance, Pleasance-esque voice, sounds a lot more animated than he did in Freakmaker. 100 times more animated than he did in Freakmaker.
Yeah, I think he was half asleep during that movie. He's just like he had a gallon of Robitussin or something before he started filming.
Doctoring for dummies.
Today, the 30th of March, interrupt the flow of the portal and the interior fauna. Venus pressure in the portal will shortly go over 60 millimeters H2O. Drainage functioning well. Nitrocortisone in glucose infusion. Adequate to need. Electrocardiogram valid.
This fucker reminds me of the Mysterons. Do you remember? Else you remember the Mysterons from Captain Scarlet? This is the voice of the Mysterons.
I thought you meant the Mysterions for a minute.
What were the Mysterions from again?
Tohu.
Wait, why does he have a big bump on his chest?
I think that's supposed to be his ribs.
Oh. I was confused at first.
Wait, what does cutting his junk out have to do with his liver? Why is the doctor operating so low?
Because it looked like a boob bump at first, but there was no nipple.
Oh, it is a testicle.
Oh, fuck me, sideways.
Transplant. Why? It's like I'm going to give him 4 testes.
Hey, John Steele.
John. Oh, yeah.
Hey, John, we're watching Nuts.
You're watching Frankenstein 80, and the doctor is giving him testicles.
Insert these nuts jokes here.
I guess now we know why he was cutting on him so low.
Oh no, something went wrong.
No, there's probably some fuckers upstairs. The cops. It's probably an alarm to say that there's someone like at the door or some shit.
Like, oh no, it's the heat.
Ooh, ooh, it's the sound of the police. Ooh, ooh, it's the sound of the beast. That dog sounds like it's trapped in a loop.
I'd like to talk to Dr. Frankenstein.
My uncle's not in now. If you'd like to leave a message, I'll take it.
Are all the men so sweaty in this? Or is that just the camera? Just everyone looks like they're sweating balls.
I like to think it's a performance choice.
Okay.
And I'll be sure to come back tomorrow.
Everyone just thought it was really a skinny character, so they just oiled themselves up, with Crisco or something before they start filming.
God damn it, these greasy motherfuckers.
Careful, we'll get that anti-Italian defamation league after us. I already got one strike against me for my I don't fix it joke.
The last time the Italians were in a decent league, their leader was hung upside down and beaten across the head.
Wait, did you just catch Dracula? Oh.
I like how this lady has a cape.
She's a prostitute.
A prostitute cosplaying as Francis Ford Coppola's Dracula. A prostitute. I don't know. I don't think that'll catch on.
That would have been a different movie if this was about vampire prostitutes. That'd be more like Bordello of Blood.
I'm not sure, BMC.
Still can't believe she was in Demon Knight. Hello!
Okay. Sorry, I was queuing up the movie. What is the timestamp?
We are at 29:42.
29:42. Excellent.
You haven't missed too much. Basically, the Frankenstein monster has killed people. There are 2 rival mad scientists. Frankenstein has beat a woman butcher to death with a bone in the butcher shop and pulled her bra off. And they've given Frankenstein a testicle transplant.
Oh,
Okay.
And there's
Nice.
a prostitute cosplaying as old Gary Oldman Dracula.
Oh no!
Bombing around the park.
Oh, there she is again.
You made up Halloween up. Leave me alone, you bum.
Oh, yeah, at least he has a nice hat.
He's walking
Is it
kind of
nicer
funny.
than mine, Trench? Is it nicer than mine?
Well, it's harder to see his because of the lighting.
That's true.
I'll be good to you, baby.
I knew I forgot.
I don't know, you got a pretty good hat too. I would pet your hat.
Yeah.
Wait. Look, I don't care how much you're in need of money. I don't care how dedicated you are, a lady of the night. You do not go off with a dude who looks like fucking, I don't know, fucking lamb pate. This dude is all fucked up. No. This guy is red flag central. Red flag fucking central.
That's a different prostitute.
Yeah, the other one rejected him. This one picked him up. And Frankenstein's limping because of the testicle transplant. So I don't know if it's wise for him to put him into service.
Look, the thing I'm going to say is right here, right now, is despite her dressing as Francis Ford Coppola's Dracula, she had a good head in her shoulders. She was like, "No way, this fucking dude is nah."
No.
This woman's just asking for trouble.
Today's. Can I get context? Why was there a testicle transplant for Frankenstein?
They never mentioned why. I'm assuming so that we could have this scene.
Okay, I guess so. There wouldn't be anyone in the audience questioning if Frankenstein could get it up, I guess, or get it on, as it were.
It showed the testicle too. It was moving around in a jar.
That's nice.
They can build him bigger, faster, stronger, longer, more absorbent.
I still think they gave him a third testicle. Now, here's the defining moment where we find out if this is the European version or not. Is if you see Frankenstein's dong, because he's supposed to have a full frontal scene in the movie.
Ooh.
All due respect, lady, but looking at his face. Okay, no, sorry, I sound like an asshole. I'm like victim blaming here. All I'm saying is, don't look. God damn it.
If you're gonna be a prostitute, be a safe prostitute.
Yeah.
This PSA has been brought to you by the Soulless
Trench Coat.
The more you know.
Da 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 da.
I guess it wasn't worth the money. Ugh. All right, you look at his face, you could tell there's something fucked up about him, and he's limping around, and it's why does it, it's not until she sees him naked that, you think it's maybe the third testicle is what turned her off?
Hey, by the way, have you seen my boyfriend? He's been running around with another chick.
That's it. That's the killer.
Okay, this might seem
I
like
don't know
a
what
weird
else she could do. Really.
But do you think fucking Robert De Niro's Frankenstein's monster was influenced by this guy's facial scars? No, I shit you not, guys.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I was thinking that too, actually.
Yeah, I actually like no shit.
Because it's very similar. Trenchy, how would you rate that trench coat?
Huh? Oh, it's pretty dope. I like how he dresses up. It reminds me of Mr. Hyde.
Yeah, I can see that.
He's trying to hide his Frankenstein-ness. Which I guess he didn't hide it very well, because as soon as she saw his Frankenstein-ness, she was done.
Yeah.
If he keeps this up, Ethel, he's going to be Wankenstein instead of Frankenstein. He's going to just have to, like, fucking...
Like, I would say the third testicle was a bad idea. Look at what it's made him do.
You've been a monster ever since you got that third testicle. I just don't know you anymore.
Timestamp is 3610. 3610 DMC.
Okay, Christian, did your mom and Jake go to the corn maze for a finish?
I believe so, yes.
Just to make things better, there was a distinguished gentleman who was also looking for this proof that night, Inspector.
I do believe they did.
Well, you're right. It's exactly that. You want to hear what fingerprints just said about the lancet that was used for that first murder? The fingerprints you found
That's
on
a
that
good
criminal
trench coat.
exactly to the fingerprints that were found on the fourth page. Well, let's step forward. We're getting there. No! It's a step backward. The fingerprints on that lancet are two kinds. Two on the very same hand. Oh, no. The murder of the shopping bag woman was executed with a lancet that had two sets of fingerprints on it. I mean, the fingerprints of two different people belonging to one and the same hand.
Like maybe two people strangled her at the same time. Is that like what he's going to do? Conclusion?
Yeah, two fingerprints turn up. What's more?
It's like joint strangling. I'll grab the other.
That is a cool detail, though. That, like, obviously one arm was different from the other. I like that. That's like, that would perplex cops.
Yeah, I think this is the first time I've ever seen that acknowledged.
Mosaico, the other fragmented picture. What John's saying. Yeah, DMC, that's a rough first day on the job for sure.
Ethel, why do these guys look so fucking greasy?
Because it was the 70s.
And they're Italian.
And evidently they're Italian.
In Italy, I was going to say Italia, but that is not to say Italy.
Of course, this is an Italian movie.
I mean, unless you're trying to be fancy.
Telegram for you. Thanks.
Oh, Brian thinks it reminds him of Seven with the fingerprint talk.
There are many scattered pieces concerning this puzzle. If we're going to try to understand it.
I think you're the first person to ever draw a parallel between this movie and Seven, Brian. Godspeed.
Now listen to me.
Like it's exactly the same.
It is.
Holy fuck! That guy, he looks like Rainn Wilson. That motherfucker sitting down.
God, he does.
He looks like fucking Rainn Wilson.
Holy shit!
Which one's that again?
Used by someone who is not a surgeon. The fingerprints A and B on the lancet. Two completely different sets of fingerprints. Rumor. One of them inserts the lancet, one of them cuts.
I would suggest the greasiness is because of the print and the makeup and possibly the cinematography, like a combination of the three. I'm still saying that it's a performance choice, and they've got some Crisco on their face and just sort of like rubbed it into them.
Ew.
Send him away, quick. Maybe you should see. He says it's important. I don't want to see the reporter. Send him away. You better not try to avoid him, Inspector. I think I can help you with all those crimes.
Maybe my turtleneck can solve these crimes.
First, I want to talk about that serum.
Like, seriously, that is the most 70s fucking shirt that has ever been.
Yeah.
You don't see robust turtlenecks like that anymore.
No, I've never once seen a turtleneck anywhere in these days and age.
That's like you get in the fucking conversation pit, you get your fondue out and your cognac, and like you try to seduce something.
What was that red thing on that dude's shirt?
I want to know if you smelled formaldehyde in the prostitute's
I
bedroom.
missed it.
I did too.
Yeah, this dude had a red thing on his shirt. It was really weird.
I'm glad you came, sir. It's good for my complexion. Yes.
Yeah, Brian, there's a better quality version of this film that isn't strangely cropped on both sides, but it's in Italian, so I mean, you know, I guess maybe if you started both this version and that version at the same time, you just turn the sound off on the better looking one.
Fuck it, you could download both, extract the audio, mute the audio on the Italian, and fucking slap the English audio onto that.
Oh yeah, this movie's very much worth all that effort.
It's sad because that's exactly what I'm gonna do when I make a trash picture theater.
Yeah.
It's just like how I remastered Yongari to try and avoid copyright on my public.
Oh, Yongari, that's a fucking.
Brittany Murphy, what are you doing in this movie? They brought back Brittany Murphy to life. The bastards.
Wait, wasn't she not born yet?
They removed Brittany Murphy's fetus, unborn fetus, threw it, brought it to life, Trenchy.
Those monsters!
Brittany Murphy had a penis?
No, I said fetus.
Fetus.
I said fetus, Trench. I said
Not
fetus.
Oh,
That's right. She got a testicle transplant too in this film.
Yeah. She's actually a
R.I.P.
monster.
R.I.P. Brittany Murphy. I'm so sorry that you became a two-bit joke in a
no,
horrible slug.
Truly terrible, Marty. Truly terrible. God damn it.
By the way, stepdaughter of mine, you're looking gorgeous.
Hey.
Yeah.
I did not have the time that I did for the witch's outfit last time, but
You inspired me to dig out my witch's outfit, and I
nice.
tried.
You look rather fetching.
Trying to reclaim the witchiness.
Nice.
Her hat's so magic, it made us think there's a fucking cat behind the pumpkin.
yeah.
Oh, I see it. Oh yeah, I can see it. Oh god, now I'm not gonna be unable to see it. It's its tail. Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be staring at Ethel's windows instead of the movie now.
In retrospect, parts of this movie, the window might be more interesting.
I still find it funny, ironic, and a wee bit sad that one time you dress as a witch, you can't bring Chumpkins into the room you're streaming in.
Yes, this is a no cat zone down here. He's not allowed in this room.
But you gotta take a picture of you in that getup with Chumpkins.
Yes.
I would, but he doesn't photograph well. Like, it just looks like I'm holding a black pillow or something. It's weird. Like, I can't get him to look at the camera, and I don't know. I try to do it.
Personally check the inventory.
That's dope, though.
Yes. That's right, Brian. I'm melting. Melting.
Maybe someone.
You're not the only one. These fuckers are as well. But it looks like
It may very well be.
It's 90 degrees in there, like it was here all summer long.
I still thought it was great that spoiler alert Coriander picked the flying monkeys for the one of the scariest scenes. I thought that was funny.
I gotta watch that. Like I would have been there live, but I was here trying to get this thing going. So hopefully Nightwatch understands why I was not there.
Yeah, these things happen.
Like it's just I got this to do, guys. Like, you know.
You're good.
What in the name of donkey's balls?
Oh, his eye hurt because the prostitute poked it out.
Oh no, not Professor Schwartz.
Oh no.
All he wanted to do was to merchandise.
It's like, all right, we'll get you a new set of eyeballs and I'll transplant you a fourth testicle.
Testicle ahoy!
Like that would be the weirdest plot twist. Is he's not so much about making the Frankenstein monster. He's just really into transplanting testicles.
That's his fetish. More balls. More
He's gonna
balls.
put it in his eye. You got to go lower with the.
Wouldn't that be? He's like, I've replaced his eye with that of a Filipino man's testicle.
He's like, I ran out of room in the nutsack. We've had to start putting them in other places.
Professor Rudolph Schwartz. Like
I give you.
He'll be able to see himself coming.
Testenstein.
Hey kids, don't do dangerous experiments with testicles. It may make angry monsters.
This PSA has been brought to you by the Soulless Trench Coat. The more you know.
The more you know.
Sweet, the Bee Gees tape. I haven't had this one.
Wait, what DMC? What was in their spirit?
Oh, at the Night Watch stream. The Night Watch stream that you were there. You were number 17.
Oh yeah, that's right. Like my pre-recorded me was there talking about the fucking Ben Gardner's boat.
You didn't.
I think a lot of people were shocked that I didn't pick Alien for my one.
Yeah, I was actually. That's what I was expecting you to say.
No, I was pondering, and it wouldn't have even been the facehugger one. It would have been where Ripley thinks she's escaped, and the fucker's hiding in the console bay. But no, I have to go with scared me as a kid and still scares me. The ending of Don't Look Now. Love that fucking movie.
That's why I went.
This movie. This movie has way more greasy fucker stuff.
That's why I went with the Jaws thing, because that was the scene that scared me when I was a kid. I never expected it, because I was thinking it was going to be a shark, and then boom, dead body.
Oh, good scene.
Murphy. Oh my God, Brittany Murphy! You really need to wear better fucking nightwear.
Oh no, what's going on to poor Brittany Murphy now?
Oh, John says he's got the extra testy is making him want to be extra freak with the ladies. That's a good point, John.
That's probably more thought than the actual creators put into it.
He's like, we'll just make him hornier. More testicles.
Yeah. We can make him hornier. Longer. More absorbent.
Yeah.
Is he paper towels or Frankenstein?
Yeah. The truth behind bounty.
The brawny man has been Frankenstein this entire time.
It's always a good choice to watch, DMC. I love Jaws. It's good all year round. I usually watch it around 4th of July, but I watch it any time.
Yeah.
Imagine if they gave Jaws a testicle transplant. Then instead of eating people, I guess he'd be humping them.
That would be dope.
Oh my God, that scene where he eats Quint, that would have new meaning because he wouldn't be. Oh God. Like, I think he'd still be screaming the same though.
Do sharks have penises?
Well, they must. They must.
Yeah, kinda.
I know in Shark Tale the fishes were attracted to each other, but we never learned about that in Shark Tale.
God damn it. God damn it, Trenchy. Fucking shark.
Oh my God. If my hat would stop getting caught on everything.
They tried so hard to make the one fish sexy, it's very disturbing.
That's true. You are right, actually.
Oh, he's at it again.
Oh, that little rascal.
Oh, he's going to steal his files.
Rista, make love.
He's trying to take it and says bitch in
Always on the spot. It's like Nelson Schwartz here. You mean Fritz? Yeah. Know him?
I spoke to him once. He was the one who gave me the clue on the formaldehyde. How did he disappear?
A big ugly brute dragged him away, according to a patient. You wouldn't dream it. We found a piece of gauze that had been soaked with ether. It's clear that he was knocked out with it, then dragged away.
Yeah, Brian, sometimes that can be hard to do. Like, I still haven't gotten to really watch many horror movies aside from these watch-alongs because I've been so busy.
Frankenstein, the hospital pathologist. I'll explain it to you later.
Okay, lead the way.
Oh, and it helps to be in the horror mood too. I get that. I've been watching Halloweeny stuff though. We get real into it.
Oh yeah.
I can't wait till tomorrow to show Jen Hack a Lantern.
Schneider, please investigate.
It's gonna be great. I think
Oh, heck.
I'll link for you guys to Brittany, so hopefully she gets it in the description and stuff. Gets the thumbnail going.
I done her.
Yeah.
That's okay.
That's true, John.
And Full Moon is on after us, right? Ethel with the trivia.
I believe so. I don't have my list in front of me, but I believe so. I got the link for you. I don't know if I sent it to you yet or not.
Regardless, I'll slap it on and I'll set it up.
Yeah.
I got it though. I'll send it to you. He did send it to me this morning.
Schwartz's male nurse, don't you? Well, he disappeared.
But I just don't have everybody's link so far. I think I still need Art's link and Jen's link and Bob's link, and then I'll have everybody's links.
Yeah, I didn't see that on message on Twitter till when I was setting up. I'll get the stream scheduled after we finish up here. I'll get the stream scheduled.
Sure, no troubles. I just wanted to make sure I got it in time because I think I have to give it to. I think I got to give. I don't know who I'm giving it to. Maybe Collector Man. I don't know. I forget who's on before you guys.
I think it's.
Oh,
I
maybe
think it's
Marty.
Collector Man. I think it's Collector Man. I could be wrong though.
I don't know. I'll have to check.
Well, I think Tristan was on at 10 o'clock, if I remember right.
He's on
I'm
9
on
to 10.
before Sasha anyway. Lady Sasha anyway. I know that.
Yeah.
Hold
We're
on.
on
Let me
before.
check the schedule.
I know we were on before Art. That could have changed. But I know that's where we were at before.
Yeah, you guys are on. All right. Oh, I'm on before you, so we're good.
Oh,
we're good.
Excellent.
I'm
Okay, excellent.
So you got plenty of time with me. I don't fret about that.
Cool.
I forgot I was on before you because I'm on at 10.
That's right.
Collector Man introduces me, which I think I gave him his link. I don't know. I'll work about it later. I'm trying to watch the movie. I don't want to get myself distracted.
Oh yeah, DMC, it could be crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot.
Yeah, it's like, oh, sorry, sorry, everybody who's following me that you had to get spammed by like 6 notifications for my channel alone.
That's fine.
Like
I was impressed and both impressed and had pity for you. I was like,
Yeah.
1, 2,
3.
what the fuck?
Yeah, I was the same way.
Rudolph Schwartz, famous surgeon, is missing has a strawberry birthmark on his chest.
So, Grizzly fucking hunky big turtleneck is trying to find out who Frankenstein's monster is, who made him, the cops, is he a PI? Is he a...
Oh, I guess he's a reporter, but what happened is his sister was sick and dying, so this other mad scientist, Professor Schwartz, was gonna give a heart transplant with, I guess, a body they dug up out of the grave. I don't know. It was confusing. And then she died, I think, and now he's trying to find out who killed her.
Good to know. You could have literally made up anything and I would have believed you with this movie.
Of course, I still don't understand exactly what's going on, but that's what I was able to get.
Cool. I was worried because I came in late that I was missing something, but I'm getting that vibe as we go on that no, that's just the movie.
Yeah, it's the movie. It's I don't know. It's weird.
Disjointed, but you're focused.
At first, I thought Professor Schwartz was the mad scientist because he was at the dig-up grave with the dead body, and then he's the one that wanted to do the transplant with the dead body he dug up. But then there's another guy with a dead body, so it's very confusing.
Wait, this dude lives with Brittany Murphy?
What? What's going on? Who am I? Why am I?
I've just called her Brittany Murphy from here on in.
It only gets more confusing from here on out.
Oh no.
Oh, and Professor Schwartz had the magical liquid that got stolen too.
Yeah, he does sound like Donald Pleasance when he yells. Brian says they're having testicles for dessert.
There are only 2 balls! 2 balls! I think quoting Picard from Star Trek. 2 balls!
Get your hands off of me and this mosaic. You've now attacked me and I shall have to destroy you.
Like, oh, okay. I guess I'll let you destroy me then.
That's fine.
Hit him.
I'm okay with this.
Hit him with the decorative plates.
Come back here. I just realized I could beat the shit out of you with one hand.
All the cops have found their stash of Windex. And severed heads.
With your head at. Where's your head at? Where's your head at?
Jeez, he's got a stiff in every cupboard.
I won't even have to kill you. Your brain is already
Not
disintegrated.
the best acting, Brian, admittedly.
Jose, what are you doing?
She was on that testicle apple diet.
Listen, you need me.
No, you just told him he was gonna die anyways, so.
You can't get me.
What the fuck is that?
Frankenstein's house.
Wait, now it's daytime?
Carl!
I'm so confused.
How did it be daytime?
God, you're safe.
Carl! Uncle!
Running less like she's in terror, more like she's happy that she's feeling fresh. It's like I can ride a bike and go swimming now.
Too late.
He made him fuck it next year. What we don't see is the other leg is rammed right up that doctor's arse.
That Korean murderer had 2 sets of fingerprints.
Today we begin to see signs of the rejection of the internal organs. Garnet, rejected after 30 days. Eyes, retina detaching. A total substitution of blood will be necessary.
We have still other tapes. We don't have to listen to them. Now what's important is capturing that monster. Or maybe a man. Because he's not a monster. He's a poor human creature who's made up of
He's
pieces.
a poor human creature, not a monster that goes around raping people.
Frankenstein. After what we gathered from the tapes, we have the answer. There are 36.
Sorry about your husband, Brittany Murphy. No, I'm crying because of my music career.
We're out of warrant.
Wait, she made music?
Yeah, the poor,
Yes.
poor lady.
Oh.
Every man on his toes until the first creature dies. And 48 hours without a smoke. And he'll go on killing. Whenever he feels he's cornered, like a trapped animal. The poor thing can't help killing. And nobody will know where he might attack them. It shows us how science can be fully irresponsible.
The movie tries to tell you exactly what its message is, just right away, flat out, no subtlety. That's nice.
Yeah.
So wait, so the Frankenstein that is murdering and assaulting people is the good guy?
Apparently, Trench, shut your eyes. There's adult erotic dancing.
Wait, this is dancing?
Well, it was for like 2 seconds. Now I guess it's sitting and pantyhose for thigh high.
Trench, I can't believe that you're an intolerant bigot to other cultures.
Yeah.
They're like, this is how Italians go to the disco. Come on, seriously, man.
I am sorry to all Italians that I do not understand your ways.
Needs to be apologized.
Well, she's got pretty much nothing left to take off now. I mean, like, unless she wants to lose the thong.
Okay, that's kind of more like dancing a little bit.
See, there you go.
Trench, all of it's dancing, dude. All of it's dancing.
No.
Don't be so narrow-minded, okay? Okay?
Again, I am sorry. Please do not put a hit on me or anyone on the stream.
And now she's going to put all the clothes back on. All right, good. Very good.
Trenchy, are you implying that because they're Italian, they're in the mob and they'll put a hit on us? Because that's also kind of fucked up.
Oh, come on, Trench. Come on. You're supposed to be the youngest
better than this.
enlightened of us. Come on, man.
How come the women are the only people in this movie that aren't greasy? I've noticed that.
Yeah. They shower? I don't know.
Wait. What's the sound of a horse?
I was wondering that too.
You guys need to see what the next act is.
Oh no.
There's a horse and gunshots.
How did he get into her dressing room?
He snuck backstage while the Italian cowboys were doing their act.
He's not wrong.
If this film was a confectionery product, it would be sleazy cheese.
Yeah. I dare say this might be the dirtiest Frankenstein movie we've ever watched on this show.
And that's it, something.
That raises questions about the other Frankenstein movies you've watched.
Oh God, man! Like we watched fucking Lady Frankenstein. We watched Frankenstein's Castle of Freaks.
Okay, fair enough.
Frankenstein's Castle of Freaks is actually a story about people being rejected by society and becoming friends, but one of them is too blinded by vengeance and ends up fucking everything up and killing almost everyone on accident. Well, his two friends at least.
And it's about women bathing together in mineral pools.
Well, talking about how they're going to be so happy that one of them will become her mom soon.
Why am I?
Yeah.
Why is this the Frankenstein movie I made it for? Why wasn't I there for Castle of Freaks?
Oh, dude, you would have loved it, man.
I think I would have. Instead, I'm here questioning what's going on in this movie and in life in general.
Yeah, there's no hot spring mineral bath scene or milk bath scene in this movie. Just raw sleaze. Raw sleaze. Well, we had that beat down in the meat locker. That was kind of cool. I thought they were going to run into Rocky there.
Raw! Shit's gotten raw! Who the fuck is Hobo Joe here? What's he up to?
I like his nose.
What about his nose do you like, Trench?
I'm with Trenchy. He's got a good nose. I'm with Trenchy on this one.
It's an interesting out of ordinary nose.
It looks cool. I want to punk it.
Why does he have a fire extinguisher?
It's his flask. He's gonna drink out of it.
Oh, I thought it was a fire extinguisher. It's red.
He doesn't use it.
It's in case the fireball is too much.
Poor guy just wants to sit down, have his sandwich.
He's like, "Oh, this is the best thing I ever found in Arby's dumpster."
Brian says it's Torgo's cousin.
Oh
Yeah!
Yeah! So that's what he went to after the master.
Torgo's Italian cousin.
That's why his nose looks so hunkable.
Yeah, it's Italian, so
that's called the whiskey nose, Trench. That's what happens when you consume so much alcohol. Your fucking nose turns into that of the guy from the Operation board game.
It gets all red and shit. Bulbous.
It's dope though.
That's why I stick with beer. Never get that from beer.
No, DMC, it wasn't a bottle of Heinz. It was a thermos. It's just me, or do things never work out well for hobos in horror movies?
Hobo with a shotgun went okay-ish.
He was killed in the end.
That's true, yeah. Okay, fair enough.
That poor hobo in Little Shop of Horrors, he didn't even mean for that to happen.
American Werewolf in London.
There has to be a horror movie Hobo that lives.
The hobo in Future War.
Oh, the homeless guy with the eyeball in Friday 3. We never see him die.
That's true.
Although he does sleep in the middle of the road, so
yeah, Jason wasn't gonna kill him. What about the hobo from Hellraiser, who turns out to be a demon guarding the lament configuration?
He kicked ass. He turned into a skeleton dragon and fucked off. That bastard has the best outcome of anyone, hobo or not.
There we go.
I'm gonna fuck off back to Eternia with the Lamentation Cube. Back to Snake Mountain. Fuck yeah.
Alright, guys, I'm no filmmaker, but that was a sloppy ass transition to this racing scene.
What the fuck?
Yeah, why are we racing now?
Same footage. If this was any more stock, I could make fucking gravy with it. What the fuck?
Well, after Frankenstein, after Mosaic got done killing the hobo, he decided that he wanted to race, what the hell he's called, Formula One cars.
Yeah.
Here he is at the Grand Prix.
Is this the Ray Wilson fucker? It is. What's going on?
I don't know.
Hector, you've seen this movie before, right? What in the name of fuck is going on?
Well, they wanted to go catch a race, and Mosaic happens to be racing one of these Formula One cars, and he gets first place because he's that good.
Okay, Ethel, I think someone in this movie wants to jump off a roof because that's fucking padded right fucking there. That is padded at its utmost.
Oh, do you think that urinal has one of those goals in it, Marty?
Maybe. It is Europe.
Oh,
it is the more cultured continent, you know.
John has a question for you. It's in the comment.
Yeah, I will be for a little while, John. I'm not going to stay up super late tonight, though, because I got to get a little bit of this, and I've got a bunch of shit I got to do for this weekend. Mainly, I got to finish taking some notes on some stuff. It's like I want to think and talk about those weird live streams I'm going to be doing.
He slipped on the tiles.
But we can be back for a while.
Back to racing.
DMC says Frankenstein goes to the races like the family film.
Out of here. That's cheap. Get moving with that racetrack murder. I want the latest on the identical fingerprint. Right, Chief?
Now it's nighttime again.
The Sector 6.
Oh, wait, no. Blue for night. It's blue for night.
Have you read the papers?
They almost do.
No, I'm rather busy. I can't get away now. Take a taxi and meet me here. Yeah, of course. We'll meet out. Bye, darling. Right. The hunt for the monster is still going on. The murder of the exotic dancer, of the vagabond found in the car dump.
She really wasn't much of a dancer. I'm sorry, but it's like she just sort of kind of walked around a little bit and like did a thing with her arms. Then she sat down. Then she walked around and took her panties off and left.
Look, Edgar, we don't understand 1970s fucking art house dance maneuvers, okay? That woman could have been like the top of her game. She could have been the Zaza Gabor of fucking fucking erotica, of erotic dancing. Let's not judge. Let's not be a trenchy, okay? Let's try and open our minds.
I love Italians. They gave us noodles.
But no, Trench. They gave us pasta. The Asian countries such as Japan and China give us noodles.
Oh, I thought it was the same thing. My bad.
And she's like, oh, I mean, I love Italians. They invented the tomato.
I'm on the road.
I feel like they did invent the tomato, honestly. That's got to be one of their. Like, that was Da Vinci. That was his contribution to the world. The world's first tomato. All right, I dare say that's not a cop car.
If he walks out in front of that car, I'm gonna start humming Karma Police. Because
It'd be just like in Halloween 2. He's gonna hit him and drive right into the side of a van and be like, "I swear I didn't see him."
Okay, yeah, okay. So Christian, what was that character that was killed in Halloween 2?
Ben Tramer.
So
Fucking Ben Tramer.
Fucking Ben Tramer.
Ben Tramer filled with some kind of volatile fluid.
Yes.
Well, he
went
just
up like
been
a fucking Christmas tree.
He'd just been from an all-night, all-you-can-drink nitroglycerin party.
Yeah.
that was some fucking piss of Tenet.
I like how the cop didn't intend to hit him. Like, you're supposed to think he thought he was Michael Myers, and then the cop's like, I didn't see him, I swear. It's like, what the fuck? Like, who drives that fast among trick-or-treaters? And let alone cops, they do it. Like, what the fuck?
In a cul-de-sac. He's doing like 70 miles an hour in a cul-de-sac. It's amazing.
Maybe he used to be a NASCAR driver, and you can take the driver out of the NASCAR, but you can't take the NASCAR out of the driver.
That's good one.
That's very, yeah.
He couldn't turn left.
The 2 weeks paid administrative leave for accidentally bumping someone off.
Also, guys, I want to know, not only did Ben Tramer get his hands, but in 4, like, if I was the company who made that mask, I was like, okay, let's weigh the options here. Our mask could be really popular, but it's also used by a killer. What do we do? Put out more of them.
Yeah, that's always bugged me in 4. I love is the fact that there's always more masks for Michael to find.
Oh look, Joe, fuck it, Christian. I have a scene where he goes into like a fucking Forbidden Planet or a comic book store, buys a Willie Shatner mask, gets a can of white spray paint, and just goes to fucking town in the bastard.
There you go, yeah. Yeah, it always did bug me in 4.
Maybe they kept making the masks because they were so popular because of the murders. They were making so much money.
Maybe.
Possibly.
But honestly, they got to stop pairing it with the blue jumpsuit. Like, the fuck?
Yeah.
Well, they make serial killer T-shirts, so
He's got you there. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You got a point, Ethel.
Look, let's try making a different type of mask, lads. Let's make a witch, a pumpkin, and a skeleton
skull.
mask. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? By the way, our new Irish investor wants to put some kind of microchip in the back. Should be grand.
Yeah,
Like, what if you got a different mask every movie? It's like eventually you get to Halloween Kills and he ends up wearing like a My Little Pony mask.
And he gets the powers. His powers or his abilities alternate due to the mask.
That would be great.
Like Hotline Miami or some shit.
Yeah, like Hotline Miami. Holy shit, yeah.
How bad are you gonna feel if you're getting murdered by Applejack?
That'd be dope.
I mean, Chucky's killed somebody in a Hello Kitty mask in the new series, so anything's possible, really.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, for the Halloween episode of the new series, he wears a Hello Kitty mask. He goes around trick or treating, and everyone just thinks he's a kid.
That's awesome!
I know it is. It's great.
Honestly, guys, that would be the most 2021 thing ever is to turn Michael Myers into a brownie.
That kind of would be, yeah.
He wore a big hat and a long coat. I don't know, but it could be our man there.
Let's arrest everyone wearing a big hat and a long coat.
Here, again, Trenchy. Trench coats are the victim. Again, they're the victim.
I know, right? I blame murderers and flashers and school shooters and all these other bad people.
Yeah.
Trenchy, did you see what DMC said? Soulless trench coat, goat mask.
Yes. Wait, why is he strong enough to fight the monster?
Because the plot demands it.
Ah.
It's the turtleneck. It's where he gets all his powers.
Yeah, he gets it through the turtleneck.
Oh, shit. Dude, he should turn into a turtle person.
Yes. He should turn it. He's secretly like Michelangelo. He's secretly a Ninja Turtle.
See? The turtleneck is choking him. Oh, tapping all my Frankenstein powers. I miss the Aruga side. They added a lot to the film. Bring them back. If I was making a movie, all the cop cars would have the Aruga sirens.
Yeah. Good choice. I'm with you.
Because you're creepy. I'm so lost as to what's happening with Frankenstein. I guess he eats the blue stuff.
I guess I'm trying to figure this thing out a long time ago.
And if he doesn't get the blue stuff, he dies, I guess.
Oh, what's happening?
I think so. That's the nearest I can figure.
Oh, Dr. Schwartz's magic liquid.
Yes. His tidy bowl liquid. The mosaic prize, the death of a hero.
God.
We'll cross the street colors. We got here as quick as we could. It's all over, Inspector. You'd make a great cop, Carl.
It's all over, Inspector. My turtleneck defeated him. Sapped all his blue juice.
Yay, the words are still cut off again.
All right, guys, pick someone you want to punch.
Well, what? What? I'm the only one here. I don't want to punch myself. I mean, I've done it before on accident, but I don't want to do it again.
I meant off the credits, Trench.
Oh.
A Mach 7 picture. And the music just continues into the dark void. All right, well, the credits are over. You rolled the end. Why is it still going?
I was just going to ask that.
Oh, mine is over. They just rolled the credits and then they ended it, but that's the YouTube version.
The archive. Okay, there it goes. Now it's done.
Okay.
It's still a blank screen, though. There we go. Whoa. All right, guys. And that was Frankenstein 80. Quite the ride. The thoughts, guys?
I have no idea what the hell happened in this movie.
Yeah. Trench, what'd you think of the film?
It's memorable.
Marty?
That's pure silence. That's his thoughts on the movie. Pure silence.
Friggin' speechless.
Yep.
Oh no, the magical turtleneck killed Marty too.
Oh no!
You're right, Brian. This film is a mess. And DMC says that turtleneck sales skyrocketed after this movie. Definitely in Italy. That was the hot fashion of the day. Got to have that cream-colored turtleneck, extra thick. But yeah, I'm gonna go around the room, and this time I'm gonna start with Trench, and hopefully by the time we get to Marty, he'll be back. If not, I'll go after, and we'll buy some time till he gets back in the room. But Trench, 3 questions: favorite character, favorite scene, memorable thing or notable thing.
I don't know. I have 4 favorite characters because I can't choose. I like the chief inspector that doesn't know how to count and is always yelling. The guy that was helping him that was trying to light his cigarette for him when he didn't want him to and kept wearing weird outfits that involved red. The prostitute that was dressed up like a vampire, and the homeless guy with the honkable nose.
All right.
Marty, you're alive.
Yeah.
Trench, what was your favorite scene, Trench?
Oh, my favorite scene is either when the guy was trying to light the dude's cigar when he didn't want him to, or when the monster was gonna kill the guy, but the guy was all up in the face of the camera saying that you can't kill me because I'm gonna kill you.
All right. And notable thing?
Notable thing is, oh no, don't play around with blue liquid and testicles.
Never play with combined blue liquid and
This
testicles.
PSA has been brought to you by the Soulless Trench Coat.
Ba-da-da-da-da.
Okay, very good. Christian, I know that you jumped in kind of midway in the film, but I still feel like there's not so much that you missed that I can't ask you. The 3 questions: favorite character, favorite scene, notable thing.
Okay, favorite character, Brittany Murphy, I guess. No notable thing. It was a movie that exists. I guess that Frankenstein gets 3 testicles, even though I didn't get to see that unfold. But that was fun. Notable thing is the true magic of turtlenecks can stop anything.
Yeah, I'd say it's a fair assessment. Turtlenecks for all.
Yeah, turtlenecks will save the day.
Marty, 3 questions, man. Favorite character, favorite scene, notable thing?
Favorite character, probably the monster, because, like, you know, it's like proto Robert De Niro's Frankenstein's creature. 3 balls or not, you know, you still feel sorry for. Favorite scene? Probably where fucking Bram Stoker's hooker realizes that I'm not going with this fucking chump. There's something up here. So fair play to her. She's a fucking foresight. And notable thing is, my God, fucking Italy is full of greasy bastards. That's
The opinions of Marty do not necessarily reflect the opinions of 13 originals or subsidiary characters. And yeah,
Don't murder us.
Don't whack us. All right.
PSA has been brought to you by Ethel Cross.
Ba-da-da-da-da.
So yeah, all right. 3 questions for me. Favorite character. I am split between Professor Schwartz, just because he's got the Schwartz, and Mosaic, the Frankenstein monster. Even though he was a rapey bastard, he looked cool. Except for when he was naked, which scares the prostitutes. Favorite scene. Again, I am split. I'm split between the scene where he beats the woman to death with the bone in the meat locker and the scene where he's going to sleep with the prostitute, and then she discovers that he doesn't want to sleep with him and wants him out. And yeah, that's about where I'm going to end that part of the scene that I like. The rest of it is just kind of like, okay, we don't need to see this part. We can get the gist. But that's fine. It's cool. It's whatever. Notable thing. If you choose to make a Frankenstein monster, be careful about how many testicles you add to your monster, because you may make him too horny for his own good. Also, Mosaic would have had a better run if he had become the Formula One driver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This movie needed to end with him becoming a Formula One driver, I think. That would have been a happy ending for all.
John says, one man and only one rocks the turtleneck proper, and I shall prove it to all.
Yay, magical turtleneck night.
Kubrick suggests that maybe they were trying to sell it with the extreme sex and violence, and yeah, this is one of those movies.
I think you're onto something, Brian. I think you're onto something.
Yeah, just a little bit.
It's a very, very much let's titillate the audience and let's get the gore freaks in to see this. You know, we'll catch them there. It's it has its place among these sort of Italian exploitation films. What do you guys think about what the critics said about it? Strange, lurid sex film disguised as a horror movie. Do you think that's a fair assessment, or do you think that's a little harsh?
Maybe a smidge harsh.
Yeah.
But it is fairly grotty. But I don't know if this is a good pattern, but I've seen worse. I've seen fucking worse in my time.
It's no let your puppets come. That's for sure.
I hate your mother for that, boy. I hate your
don't
mother
worry.
for that.
Oh, don't worry. I know what other devious things she has planned for you in the future, so that don't worry, you'll be begging for that one again soon.
She can try that. I'll be pulling Neil Breen movies out of my arse till the cows come home.
Oh, I can't wait for the Neil Breams. I can't wait for the Breams.
Oh, you could do Cool Cat Saves the Kids.
Oh no, that's too bad for everyone.
But I guess the good thing about this film is now we can say this is the sleaziest film we've ever done. and I wait until it gets knocked off that pedestal. Because there's a lot more of these kind of Italian films on the list, man, and one of them's going to be just as bad.
Every single one of them has a greasy Italian. That's how they cook your pizza. That's how they cook your pizza. They just like fucking sweat onto the fucking.
They make it a pizza.
Oh, okay. That's better than the pizza being made out of people. That makes more sense.
So, Soylent Pizza Hut is people. But yeah, I guess winding things down, because I will save a little bit of stream time. We'll wind some things down. I'll start with Marty. Marty, what's next? What do you got cooking, buddy? What's the next Frankenstein beast to come lumbering through the YouTube trail?
Well, if I'm not mistaken, I am the second participant tomorrow of the Candy Corn Conga line, which myself and the gorgeous Jen's Reviews from the Grave shall be reviewing the fantastic, classic, and awesome, and also kind of shit, slasher.
Incredibly shit.
Satanic slasher Halloween movie, Jack-o'-lantern. So tune in tomorrow for that. I think it is going to be 12:30 EST, if I'm not mistaken.
You guys are on 2:30 Eastern Standard Time, which is
Eastern Standard Time. Cool beans.
Huh?
And that's 12:30 for Jen. So,
yep.
What are you guys again, Christian?
Huh?
What are you guys again, Christian? Are you Mountain?
Mountain. Yes, we're 2 hours behind Eastern.
Yeah, you're 12:30, and it's going to be 7:30 GMT. If any of our friends in Europe want to be watching it.
Yes, so you got to check that out. And of course, Marty also going to be hosting a movie on Halloween night. He's going to be doing Night of the Living Dead, which is taking place 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So
you're also
I guess
going to be getting my reaction to having candy corn.
Oh yeah,
candy corn. So we're going to be trying out candy corn on the stream. So just
that's going to be fucking epic.
Totally.
It's going to be a lot of fun. I plan on watching along. I got the color version to make it a little bit different for me. So that would be 3 p.m. Mountain, and that would be 10 p.m. GMT time, because you guys are 5 hours ahead. So 5 and 5 is 10. Or 5:30, excuse me, 10:30 GMT, 5:30.
10:30.
I forgot the 30. I was looking at the other time on the list. You'd think I would have made this list easier to read, but I thought I'd make it pretty instead.
Well, you made a fucking awesome job of it, regardless.
Yes, you did.
Appreciate it. Christian, you guys, what you guys got coming down the line? I know you guys got a lot of stuff going this month.
Yep. Well, today we did our review for the last episode of this season of Creep Show. That review went up today. Tomorrow will be her ranking of the entire Halloween franchise, and then it's time. And then it'll be our segment for the Candy Corn Conga line, which I believe is at 11 Mountain Time.
You guys are 11:45 p.m. Eastern, so that's
11 Eastern. Yes.
So
okay.
So that's like 9:45.
Yeah. So we'll be on that around that time. We are going to shoot the shit, talk to the chat, and carve pumpkins, and have the chat vote on which pumpkin they like better. And whoever loses has to do something. We haven't quite decided on what the punishment's going to be, but you get to punish us in some way.
Oh, sweet!
Yay.
Like. That's gonna be a lot of fun. I can't wait. I'm excited for this weekend. It all starts tomorrow. French, what do you got? What do you got going on, buddy? What's coming up down the line?
Well, I guess the next thing up is my spot on the Candy Corn Conga line. I think it's at 11:30. or 11 at night on Devil's Night, we will be watching the Midnight Hour. Anybody is welcome to join either in chat or panel. I don't have any set spots, so if you want to join the panel, you can. It's free on YouTube. And yeah, that's about it. I'm dropping a music video on Halloween, but that's about it.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I look forward to seeing it.
You got the Midnight Hour watch along with Trenchy on Devil's Night tomorrow night, 11:30 p.m. Eastern, and then Halloween morning, you got a music video from Trenchy at 8:30 in the morning. Drop it.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That is the combination of a bunch of my old Halloween music videos, horror-based music videos, along with a new one, which I will drop the new one singular on Halloween later on. But
Awesome. It's gonna be great. I look forward to seeing it. I certainly will be awake that time because I'm gonna be awake for a lot of time this weekend.
Same. Same.
Now, coming down to what I'm doing. All right, tomorrow I am going to be hanging out. I will be in the chat while Marty and Jen do their hack-a-lantern thing. So if you look in the chats, I'll be in there typing away. I'll be in the chat for basically all this stuff. I'm planning on being in the discussion in the watch along with John Steele. He's going to watch Witches Night Out. I plan on being there for that. Of course, I plan on being there for Midnight Hour because I want to watch that with Trench. And the very first thing for me, solo, Halloween morning or late night Halloween morning, 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. I am going to be doing the After Hours Before Dawn stream where I'm going to be talking about what the hell am I going to be talking about? I forgot what I was talking about. I'm going to be talking about most memorable Halloween favorite films to watch on Halloween, favorite specials to watch. It's basically going to be a chill discussion panel. I may have Trenchy with me. I don't know if he's awake, available. He'll probably be there.
I'll be there.
That'll be some cool stuff. And I'll be introducing the premiere for Crash Picture Theaters for a Switch. I may be in the chat for that. I may step away for a snack. I don't know. Then of course I'll be right back at 7:15 in the morning. And I will be doing the Good Morning Halloween, which is similar to the After Hours, but it's going to be more like, what do you do to get ready for the Halloween and all sorts of stuff like that. Like it's more like a morning show.
Nice.
And then of course I will be back again at 11:30 in the morning for the Trick or Treat pregame show, which it's going to be cool. Trick or treating. Whether you're doing the trick or treating or you're trick or treating yourself, or if you're you have kids, you need safety tips. You want tips on the best routes on how to get your candy, what houses you should hit first. I think I want to talk about stuff like that. Should be fun.
Excellent.
Yeah, and then of course later on that day I will be back yet again at 3 p.m. where we can do Sci-Fi Sunday. We're talking mad science. So all the mad scientists in film and television that we can talk about
Hell yeah.
in a good amount of time. But yeah, so that's pretty fun. And then of course, rounding off the night for me, this will be my final thing I do that night after I join certain people sitting to my immediate right for their watch along. And I'm going to be joining Lady Shasha. I'm gonna do another watch along, a special watch along on Halloween night, 10 p.m. Eastern. We will be doing the Night Dracula Save the World. So that'll be fun. Which I like that. That's a lot of fun. But there's lots of people participating in this, and I think it's going to be great. I want to thank everybody participating. Of course, in the chat, we've got Brian Cooper-Glover. He's got a spot in the conga line. He's going to be doing Move to the Music. Make sure you tune in for that, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. hit it up. It's gonna be good. He's got a lot of his own music in there. I'm very excited to see that. And yeah, I want to thank everyone who's in the chat. We had John Steele. We had Art. Art is in the chat. I hope you were here longer, buddy. I'm sorry you were just jumping in and we're kicking off. Oh, while I mentioned Art, he is also taking place in the Conga line. He is going to be 1:15 in the morning, Day of the Dead. You'll have Art. He's doing some cool stuff. So check him out. I'll be there for that. If he'll have me. And yeah, a lot of cool people. We had also taking part in this. We've got Wabunaki, who's in the chat. He's going to be on right after Art at 3:30 in the morning. And this has been the longest outro ever because I've had to list a million freaking things. Sorry about that, guys. But thank you, DMC Campbell. Thank you, Brian Kubrick Lover. Thank you, Kelly. Kelly was in the chat. We had John Steele. We had Art. We had Sadie. Am I missing anybody, guys?
I think you got everyone in the kitchen sink and that.
I do believe
Sweet.
Yeah, looks like.
Yeah. Oh, and of course, Christian was in the chat briefly, too. I am going to post the link to the back room for John before I leave here, but I just want to thank everybody. If you like this video, you thought it was good, please give it a thumbs up. If you hated it, you want me to stop, give it a thumbs down. Tell me why. Give me a little comment. I always like to hear comments. You know, if you're so enthused with these things, you like it a lot, maybe subscribe to the channel. You'll get notified every time I do one of these things, and you'll be in the know. And sorry, I just got to post this real quick. So, you know, make sure you check it out and follow these fine people. I want to thank Marty from Trash Picture Show, Christian from Jen's Reviews in the Grave, and Trenchy, the Soulless Trench Coat. And I want to thank everybody who's watched, who didn't chat in the chat. Thank you. Have a great Halloween. Adios.
Bye now.